So week 20, we are halfway. I am beyond ecstatic to be at this point. If you guys had asked me in January if I thought, how would I feel when I got to 20 weeks, I couldn't even tell you because I can't even explain in words how lucky I feel to make it to this point, especially after going what we went through last week of, contractions every 5 minutes, being told, you really can't go into labor because the baby will not make it. So to be at this point, I am so thankful. And to know that I'm really 5 weeks away, because I'll explain that my doctor does not, 24 weeks is viable, but he said 25 weeks is a little bit better. And he doesn't consider it viable until 25 weeks. He said they will do it they'll still stop contractions, but he said, but they'll do even more to stop it at 24 weeks than at 25. He said, if they can't get it to stop and they can't get to stop, he would try to stretch it and delay delivering until 25 weeks. So I'm 5 weeks away before he will consider it viable. Because I know somebody said, well, isn't it 24 weeks viable? No, for him, he counts 25. So I'm going to jump into my update, my pregnancy vlog. Well, we had a doctor's appointment. Well, I had my anatomy scan on Wednesday, which went okay. The only thing is that they have to, they're gonna well, obviously they have to rescan me because of the placenta previa and the funneling cervix, which he said doesn't look like it's gotten any worse. But he said he would like to check it. Well, at that time when I had my appointment, he said, well, since you're on bed rest at home, I'll see you in a month because there shouldn't be any changes because you're resting. And obviously give him a call. But then what happened is I got home and my employer called and said there's no short-term disability and blah, 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 blah. I was going to have to pay $600 a month for my insurance. Which, like I told my husband at that point, it's better to just not pay it and go on state. Why would I pay $600 for insurance when state would cover me right away? But we talked about it. I gave my doctor a call, and he wasn't happy with the idea of me going back to work, but he understood. And we came with the idea of, came to the agreement of 4 hours, because that's what I was saying. I said, what about 4 hours? I'm only there for 4 hours. And he was okay with it because I have an appointment on Tuesday morning with his wife. So he felt perfectly fine with that because he's like, we'll be seeing you. And then with that being said, he will see me again in 2 weeks, and then I see his wife on this Tuesday. So how they're going to work it is I'm going to be seeing I will be seeing somebody every week for the next 6 weeks. And then at that point, if I do well for those 6 weeks, they'll move me up to 6 hours. And then July 1st, when I get my new vacation time and sick time, they're going to put me at 8 hours. And before I get the comments, that's not safe, what they're going to do is, because it's the summer, and I can kind of, I hate to say it, but slack off. But there's more people to help. And that way I'm not using that time that I would use for when I have the baby. And he felt comfortable with that as long as everything looks okay. So that's it. Oh, and the day before Tuesday, my son had put his head like right next to my belly. I was kind of just laying there, and the baby kicked. And he looked at me and said, "Mommy, you have gas." I said, "No, that was the baby." And he's like, "Baby, that's not nice to hit people." Because I said it was the baby. There was a baby kicking, and he said, "Well, baby, that's not nice. You shouldn't kick." Like, he's right. I couldn't get mad at him. But yeah, that's about it for exciting this week. My husband hasn't felt a kick yet, but my son did. I have a doctor's appointment with a doctor that I absolutely love. I love her. She's wonderful. And that's it. Yeah, it's going to be, and it's going to be an easy week. Because we're headed into April vacation at school. So, like, Thursday we also have conferences, so we really can't, I only can work from 2:30 till 4:30, so 2 hours I can really work, and then that's it. And then Friday I can really slack off. So everybody that was really, really like, oh, it's not a good idea, you should quit your job, blah, blah, blah. I can't quit my job. I have the insurance. I can't quit my job. Because even after we have the baby, I still need the job, and the job that I have is they're really hard to come by right now. Working for a school system, it's hard to get into these jobs. Very hard. So it's not worth me quitting as long as everything is okay. And that's why, like he said, you don't know if everything's going to be okay with you going back to work until you try it. So, I'm completely back on all nausea medication. I think I said this last week, because he doesn't want my throwing up, because let's say if I go off one of the medications and it doesn't work, he doesn't want those to cause, the throwing up to cause contractions, because, oh my gosh, this is TMI, and I'm so sorry I'm sharing this. I know I've shared it before. I'm not one that just kind of throws up. I throw up. I break blood vessels in my eyes. That's why from being a kid and being a teenager, from where I got sick, every time I learned, if you chug water before you throw up, like when you feel it, it comes up smoother. Sorry. And that's what I did. That's why I prevented breaking blood vessels in my eyes. But like the doctor said, that action of me still being one of those violent, I cracked a rib from throwing up. He doesn't want that to then cause contractions. So we put me back on all the medications, so that's good. But as you guys probably can hear, it's springtime here, and that means allergies. And so I'm a little stuffy, but no, whatever. Still pregnancy brain. My tiredness isn't as bad, but I think that's because of the bed rest. And let's see what else. Oh, this is something that somebody asked because I've never talked about it. Yes, I do have the frequent urination. I just don't talk about it because it's just, I think everybody has it. I pee at least every hour to hour and a half. It's pretty funny. But I did learn a trick. When you go pee, and if you lean forward, it helps to empty your bladder. I don't know if this really does work, but it does help me get where I can get. Instead of every hour, I can go to every hour and 45 minutes. And I'm very prone to UTIs, so yeah, very prone to UTIs. I didn't get weighed Tuesday. I did not get weighed on Friday because I got weighed on Wednesday. And because Wednesday had been exactly a week, and if you guys remember, I was down 30 pounds. We are still down 30 pounds, but like he said, we didn't have a loss, but I have to start gaining now. He said if I gain a pound a week between now and the time I deliver, we are looking at me still being down 9 pounds, because I would be delivering at 39 weeks. So he's like, you gotta... And he knows, he's looked at my history, that I don't gain a lot of weight in the summer. I never have. He's even talked with my regular doctor, and she said the same thing. Janet does not gain weight in the summer. Because here in New England, it gets really humid, and you're just not hungry. Because then I would have to, well, let's back up. Before, my husband worked second shift. So in the summer, it would be just mommy home with the kids, so I had to cook, I had to do this. I couldn't say, oh honey, can you just make pasta? I don't care, just make something so I don't have to. Now that he works third shift and he's going to sleep during the day, my in-laws are going to take the kids on the days that they're going to. But I have a couple friends that have said that they'll take a couple days That way he can sleep, and that way he can be home with me and make sure I gain some weight. And also my mom, she works first shift too during the summer. We do the same type of job. She works where I used to work. So, what's going to happen then is if Mike can't cook or doesn't want to cook, she'll come up and cook and eat with us. And my brother, the same thing. So, hopefully in the summer, I can gain weight. So, yeah. Alrighty, so the belly shot. The first picture, keep in mind, no pictures for Mikey, because at this point, this was about Thanksgiving. Yeah, we still wasn't showing and still hadn't told anybody either. But I literally could not tell anybody. A couple of the teachers knew that I was pregnant, but most of them in general didn't know because I wasn't showing. I could wear a t-shirt and nobody had any idea that I was pregnant. Yeah, so this is, there's a picture of me pregnant with Tiny. This was at my husband's cousin's wedding. He picked out my dress. Obviously had a pink, favorite color in the world, so. And then I will show you my belly shot with baby number 3. Alrighty, so, yeah. 20 weeks, and I just want to do a couple quick shout outs. They're both Jess's. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember your screen names, and I'm so sorry. One is Jess and Kyle. I don't know your YouTube name. I am so sad that I can't remember, but congratulations to Jess. She found out that after so many years of infertility, and their first round of IVF was successful. I'm hoping that it's twins for you. So congratulations to you. And the other one is Jess and the other Jess, I can't remember your YouTube name, but I know you watch, and congratulations. I'm excited for you. They suffered a miscarriage. Jess, if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. It was like September, October. But they just found out that they were pregnant. They are pregnant again. So congratulations to the two Jesses. I am so excited for you guys. And I cannot wait to watch your pregnancy vlogs. And I hope you guys have babies with extra super duper sticky glue. So, and everybody else, once again, that are still waiting your BFPs, I hope your wait is short. And everyone that is pregnant, I hope that you have a nice, safe delivery. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.